where I just kind of go from thought to thought to thought and just spilling my crap out there. But like partway through, I'm like, yeah, just make a live video. It'll upload it for you. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm on my way to go get laundry done. I do that about every 2 weeks. It's about $5 every time I got to go do laundry. So if I have 14 pairs of socks, 14 underwear, and I'm not wearing 14 different shirts or 14 pairs of pants, but it's like, if you were to look at my drawer, you see about 2 weeks worth of clothes, which means I got to go do laundry every 2 weeks, which means I only got to go to the laundromat where I'm going twice a month. I got my freaking bag right here. I got my laundry basket, throw my dirty clothes into there. At the end of the 2 weeks, I throw it into this bag. Since the laundromat is open 24/7, I just get up, pack my shit, and go do it. And, so my expenses are probably about $10 a month when it comes to laundry, $5 a trip. And so that's what I'm going to do now. But as I was doing this, I was kind of just thinking about some of my personal experiences, because I've had my little sister, she's freaking like 22 months younger. She made a comment to me, and I was like, because I shared a story about something. And her husband was like, because I have a lot of stories. And she was like, he told her that I seemed like the kind of guy with all my stories who should be on those podcasts and whatever, just some general sense of it. And ironically, I would humbly agree. Everyone has their own perspective about people's stories and experiences. I am aware of the fact that throughout my last 30 years, even from like literally being born, being adopted and, biological mom trying to murder me and all that, from there all the way till now, whether it has to do with school, the military, freaking jobs, life, political, social, general, even all the way to like the spiritual. I got a million stories. And so Mikhail's husband, kind of did that. And I was like, I guess that's why I got a YouTube, but I don't worry about sharing that shit. If the opportunity needs to provide itself, it will. I met Tom Zebra freaking yesterday, just randomly walking around Vegas. A guy comes off as a little bit of an asshole, but I was also kind of like, had a good talk with him, constructive talk, and looked up his channel, and actually, I'm going to keep watching the dude. He's not bad. It's just we had 1 or 2 disagreements, but I'm 90% with what he was doing. Anyways, there's Albertsons. I'll probably keep doing this while I'm sticking my laundry in there. Stories, rants. So I was freaking on Facebook, and not really the place you want to go for constructive talks, toxicity at its finest. But sometimes I browse, and then also I kind of use it as like a gauge to see what I call the general population, where they're at. And then also I understand Facebook, they literally put posts, 2 different kinds of posts. I've noticed, and I might be wrong, but they thrive on engagement, so they will send me 2 things. One, stuff that's I'm supposed to agree with, like, I don't know, it sends me some political garbage as if they expect me to like and go, oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking, I agree with this. And then they send me the complete opposite. Stuff that they think that's gonna enrage me or get me tied into the toxicity. And like, don't get me wrong, I ain't perfect, man. That shit does kind of, I've gotten dragged into 1 or 2 arguments. I gotta like slap myself and realize, it's just like, it ain't worth it, bro. Nothing constructive comes of it. If you look at kind of some of my other videos, I talk about a lot of topics. I don't mind discussing any of them, but one of them, which I feel a little personal about, is religious stuff. I would like to think, I don't know, I literally I can easily say I don't know everything, but I would like to say I know enough to have some kind of grounding to be able to hold my own in a conversation. Not like hold my own like win debates. I don't like that stuff. I don't like that stuff. It's like, because then you just push people away when you kind of try to frame it as a argument or a me versus you. If anything, it should be you two versus whatever you guys are talking about. You put your ideas out on the table, you show what you know. Maybe you'll learn something from him, vice versa, you both walk away. Nobody's supposed to win a talk. We're literally two brains with two perspectives. We're supposed to show what we know on a table in between us. We observe the components, and then we're like, huh, I didn't know that, or I learned something, or you know what do you think about this when I might disagree with something? That's how it should go. Freaking banana, like I said, one of the Facebook things, it tries to lure me in where it shows me these, like, you know, what was it? Middle fingers against religion or something, and yeah, it's one of those kinds of pages. I don't remember the name of it, but it's just obvious a whole bunch of people are, you know, just have the same mentality, so they're there circle jerking it, no different than me on my military freaking posts that I follow. Stiff Lip Supplements, check them out. But there's the 1% where I look, because if I see someone who it's not that they're receptive, but they are talking in a way that I believe is constructive, it's like, I think I can engage with this person. You know, and actually, you know, I saw this guy and, you know, atheist, whatnot, or I presume. And, you know, he's showing literally his Google searches. Like, he went there, he typed in Google, what is this, what about this? Would share his results, and he would state why he doesn't believe in this, that, or the other. And I'm like, dude, this guy's actually freaking golden, you know, because most people that I see, they'll sit there, they'll throw a bunch of memes, do a bunch of emojis, and go, hey, you believe in your sky daddy, you lack critical thinking skills, and it's like, God, stupidity. That's what drives me bonkers, is just, but then it's social media, you know. So there's that. No, so I thought I could engage with this person, and he was like, why would I believe in a religion that freaking says the earth is only like 4,000 to 6,000 years old? And I'm like, well, you know, who taught you that, or where'd you hear that from? And he's like, well, when I used to go to church, that's what my pastors, blah, 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 was saying. It's like, cool. I'm like, I get that. And, you know, it's like the more I've studied and researched stuff, I like to say outside of the basics, which is death, burial, resurrection, there's a lot of theological differences within the church, and I get it, you know, but I keep getting reminded, just brilliance in the basics, but to the point. So I'm like, all right, cool, this guy's looks like he's having some real life experiences, he's making some real claims, so let's converse with this guy. And I'm like, hey, dude, you know, it's just, where'd you hear that? Kind of like, yeah, you know, it's like, actually, dude, I've been studying the Greek and the Hebrew, and I might do a video on that, actually. I've done it for a couple other ones, where when you read the first 2 chapters of Genesis, you know, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was void without form, blah, 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 blah. When you break it, and yes, we can translate it back to the original Hebrew. I mean, I've seen every argument in the book. So we do have the transcripts, and we have apps now that you can go. It will do the Hebrew study for you. It will show you everything, the Greek lexicons, the Septuagint, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's nice. But there was like a word in it, and I was explaining to him, just like, hey, you know, what's the word? It's not Eres, I think that's earth. It was without form. Toho, or tohu, and bohu, I believe, were the 2 Hebrew words. I'm probably screwing up the pronunciation. But it has to do with form and voidlessness. And then when you look at the words, it's like, all right, these words have 3 different usages depending on the context where you find it. And so you got to go find where that word is in the Bible and check out what the actual context. And I think it was tohu, where there's only, because it's a chaotic place, a place of destruction. I think even a tertiary or a 4th or 5th context, meaning it was like even a description of a battlefield. So when you read that, And then you realize that I think the other place you could find the word tohu is in Isaiah. And I think it was just some verse talking about how God doesn't create anything imperfect. When he made stuff, it was perfect initially. So the question is, between verses 1 and 2, and I went into depth explaining that, like, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Pause. From there to verse 2, the Bible does not go into detail of what happened between there. And if you understand that the earth was originally created in a perfected form, but yet verse 2 talks about it as being a chaotic wilderness, and then it's like, how did it get to this ball of destruction? And it's because we can presume that something happened. And that's when you get into the pre-Adamite race and all that. And like I said, that's all extra complicated stuff. Like I said, if that's too deep. And I told him, I was like, hey, guy, I get this might be a little heavy because I'm coming out of nowhere with the Greek and the Hebrew and yada, yada, yada. It's just like, I get it. So it's just like, don't worry about this stuff. But I was just trying to let him know, it's like, hey, man, just because you might have been taught this way and you can do the study yourself. I wasn't trying to tell him. I was trying to inform him, hey, this was your experience. Here's something a little counter to that, and here's the tools, teach your man to fish and all that is what I told him. So I shared the freaking app, and I even showed a picture, took a picture of it. I'm like, you have to do this, click interlinear, and they'll take you to the original translations, and it will actually break down every single word, its definition, and cross-reference it everywhere. So I'm thinking, it's like, hey, that's cool, right? This guy's, he's showing me a whole bunch of stuff. I showed him some stuff, and he comes back with the meme. Freaking, I think it showed Moses holding the 10 Commandments, and it was just like something about believing in Sky Daddy, and I'm just like, and that shit is just frustrating because I thought we was heading somewhere with it. So that's the whole rant I was doing to myself. Just like, maybe because I'm on this side of the barn, but it's like, imagine if I didn't know something like, let's say the military, right? Here's a good one. It's like, what if I was of the opinion that when our military deploys, they go overseas and the news lies to us and they're over there just raping a whole bunch of little boys and girls, and I'm like, why would you, that's the only thing the military does. Pure evil branch, and I have that opinion. But yeah, I've never been in the military, I've never went overseas, and I've never got to witness it. It's like, why would I think my opinion is accurate? Would I not have the self-awareness to know it's like, hey, you know what, maybe I don't know, and maybe I should approach it with an open mind. 650, boom, boom, boom. So that's just the way I think of things. Oh, holy crap. I was totally missing all the texts. What are you doing? I'm doing laundry. And I'm just doing a little bit of live. What's up? Sup? Said hi. Yeah, I didn't think anyone was going to watch, so I was kind of just ranted to myself. That's funny. So, whatever, I guess if I'm not paying attention, this would be a good place to stop. Do you like stray kids? What does that even mean? Han lover like Han Solo? Do you like stray kids? That makes no sense. It's a K-pop group? That's odd. You're texting, but up here, it's like on my screen, it's saying that there's nobody watching. That's wild. I am not familiar with K-pop. I would say my biggest two brands are all versions of rap and a majority of the versions of metal with a little bit of, and I'm talking about 2% country and classical mixed in. Maybe electronica or techno or something. But no, I'm not familiar with K-pop at all. But I'm always interested in checking out new music because I'm always looking to add to my repertoire. So if you can still hear me, man, if you want to throw some suggestions, I don't know, Stray Kids, a song or a band. I got premium Spotify, man, so if you want to throw me some suggestions, I'll snap a little picture of it and I'll check it out later and I'll give a little like, yeah, this is what I thought about it. I actually trade music with people. Here we go. So yeah, man, a little activity I do when meeting new people is like, hey bro, like what's your music taste? Yeah, and I like to do this thing where you kind of like trade music like currency. It's like, am I doing this right? Insert card this way. Boom. Low battery, this is retarded. Let's try this again. Oh, low balance, not battery. It's annoying. But yeah, I'm looking at the comments and I'm not seeing really any K-pop references. But if you got a little recommendation you want me to check out, bro, and then someone left their card in here. Someone leave their card in here in the machine. Well, hopefully. Blah, blah, blah. Oh.
Right side of the touchscreen.
Can I not?
If you wish to use a credit or debit card, select the option on the screen. Using the keypad on the screen, enter the amount
probably
you
just
wish
do
to
10
transfer to
bucks.
your laundry card. When ready, press
And then I'm probably gonna go to, what time is it?
on the card reader.
If I go to,
Located on
I got
the
about
right
an
side
hour.
of the touchscreen.
I'm trying to hit up Pizza Hut. Yes, that's okay. Start. Here we go. Hey, yo, there we go. Cool. It is hot in this building. God's menu ceremony. Do it, Manic. Time, it is 2 a.m. right now. Oh, there we go. It's 2 a.m. So I'm actually located in Las Vegas, and Pizza Hut closes. I was trying to hit it because someone mentioned pizza and I haven't had that in a while. 650, too cold for the mix. And it will be done in about 22 minutes. So I got time to run over to Pizza Hut. Hey, baby. It's 4:02. Actually, before I... Oh, crud. I don't think that... 25 bucks. Wait, what? I can't process that right now. I don't even know how that works. Can you donate money on this thing? I mean, it doesn't give me a notification or anything. 1 second. So, yeah, here we go. I've been up. Phone, wallet, keys. I got my bag. I gotta go hit up freaking Pizza Hut before it closes. 22 minutes. Number 16. All right. I've been up you've been up all night? Actually, yeah, kind of a night owl myself. And let me quickly snap a picture of that before I forget. God's menu ceremony, do it, mannequin, boom. There we go. Awesome. Why is it, there's a notification in the way. Cool. No, I appreciate the music recommendation. Because you never know. You might find something crazy. And you might find something you like, and guess what? I would like to say I know a little bit of... Nah. I'm just keep it simple. I enjoy listening to music. I use it as currency. So I like to trade music with people. So you gave me 5 songs, a band I've never heard, in a genre I've never listened to with 5 songs, so. Actually, dude, so like I said, I got Spotify Premium. I'll let you know. Probably after I get off this, I'm definitely gonna go give it a check, probably while I'm playing 2K or something. And I'll listen to them. And dude, just because this is real cool, I appreciate people sharing this stuff. I enjoy music and listening to it and breaking it down. So I'll give it a listen, and then, dude, I'll make like a little. If you want, dude, I'll make a little YouTube short, and I'll just kind of give you to let you know, because it's for you basically. Yeah, and I'll give you my honest assessment of the songs and whether I like it or not, or just my opinion. That's why the channel calls my thoughts on it. I'll make a little 3-minute YouTube short, and I'll probably put like K-pop recommendation on the thing, so you don't got to scroll through a million freaking shorts. How's that? Sup, Mamad, I believe. And it's just like, I can't open camera. I got a stupid freaking notification that's blocking the very bottom. Where am I from, dude? I'm from Vegas, and can I see it? Can you see it from here? I'm on Fremont Street, and the Strip is about 1.5 miles in that direction. So I don't think I can see the hotels right there. The Circa, that's where I work. Freaking. Yeah, let's see if I can get it on camera. It's like way out there in the distance. Oh, look at that right there. Can I zoom in? Oh yeah. There's a Stratosphere. Can I speak English easier? What do you mean by that? Am I not enunciating correctly, or am I speaking too fast, or? And if you, like, I can't see the very bottom text, so I see that my name is, but I don't see what's below it. Muhammad, and I'm from, Iran? That's pretty dope. Oh, Iran, what? Dude, that's cool, man. I haven't been to Iran. Actually, I was looking at a contracting job where I might be, it was either in Iran or Iraq. So it'd be kind of interesting if I do that within the next half year. What is it? Assalamu alaikum, hubashti familiar. Or that's Persian. I don't know if you guys speak Persian in Iran. One guy looks like a girl because, okay, he's on here. Yeah, I picked up a little bit of Persian when I actually was, I did some contracting over in Eastern Afghanistan. So the places, except for the ones that are trying to kill you, I freaking love the Middle East, man. And I mean, I kind of called it like it's a little old school, a little stuck in the past, but the friendliest people, dude, you will ever meet. And I mean, people are actually pretty smart, just the run-of-the-mill guys. I miss a lot of those guys. I've forgotten some of their names. We call them the Blue Man Group because they would be in blue jumpsuits working with us on base. Wow. Yeah, so I just went back in time for a little bit. Good place. Louisiana. What's going on? How many people they got working here right now? Dude, I appreciate that, man, but no, it's just credit to those guys over there. How's it going, dude? Oh, it's just like the guys I met over there, man, were super cool and super nice. So I wouldn't say that I'm a nice guy. I just got nice things to say about it. Those people that I met over there. So that's pretty dope. What was it? Gapsudan? I believe it is the word for little. It's a little Persian. Mi Gapsudan Kame Persian. I don't think that's grammatically correct, but I think I speak Little Persian. Kerchak I know is for large. The 1 through 10s. The Iyakadus there, Chor, Panshaft, Ashno, Da, Yozda, Duzda, Sezda, Charda, Sarda. I was trying to learn my 1 through 100s. Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Yeah, I think, learn the greeting, you walk by someone, we were told, when we were walking by our Afghani counterparts, it's just salam alaikum, alaikum salam. That was kind of the basics of it. But then you know, when we were working with the guys, you know, they'd be like, Hubashti, Hubastom. Hobas means good. Chorpanj, 4-5. Like, Chorpanj, you're doing okay. Chorpanj Gapanese, everything's all right. So, I don't know, dude, it's been years since I've been over there. I'm surprised I remember anything. Salam means hi. Okay, okay. Dude, it was so cool, dude. I love learning languages in the environment itself. Oh, dude, I loved we used to mess with each other all the time, man. It was like when we were working with them, sometimes we'd be going by the gate guard and we told the guy, you know, we have an American saying called, I tried to put it in on the app, but it wouldn't go through, so I figured I'd just come in person. Like, yeah, it was on the app. It was saying this place wasn't open at the time, so that's why my order wasn't going through. So, yeah, I'll go after them. Tolkum Saj. Now, actually, when I would write it down, I would write it out phonetically. But yeah, dude, we used to prank each other. Freaking, when we were coming to the American gates, we would have the guy be like, hey, tell the gate guard, you know, slob on my knob like corn on the cob. It means how you do it. Like, when we tell them, it means like for you guys, Raza Hush, you know, beautiful day or something like that. And he kind of knew we were messing with him, so he's like, are you sure? We're like, yeah. So you go to a guy and be like, slob on my knob like corn on the cob, get all the guys laughing. But then he did the same to us, man. We were going, because we had got to go through the American gates and then the Afghani gates with their contracting team. And he said, what was it? Tell them, Persian for is Chalomba Bachosh Mezda Jawari. But he would have us say, go up to him and say, Ser Kerum Goku. And I was like, Ser Kerum Goku? And I'm like, he was just like, yo, can we pass, is what he told me it said. It means kind person. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Tolkum? Is it S-A-G like sag or sedge? Kolskesh? Kolskesh? But yeah, we did again. I told the Afghani guard, Ser Keterum Goku, and all the guys started busting out laughing, and I was like, dude, what the hell did you make me say? He starts laughing. He's like, it means shit on my dick. Oh man, this guy's got a sense of humor. And then there's like what was it? He also taught me how to say, what was it? Zuzu or testes kuni kos madara. There's like, you'd like, go to testes kuni kos madara. And so I'd say it, and they'd all laugh, and I'm like, it means hurry up, gay motherfuckers. Koskesh? Like Koskesh? Fifth grade, dude. Real life sucks. Enjoy fifth grade. I feel like every old person's saying that when I was a kid. Let me check out the menu. So I'm just gonna do sorry, I said Kolskesh. I'm doing a little order right now, so I'm gonna like take a second. So they got Mountain Dew. Oven baked pastas, boneless wings. It's a lot cheaper on the app. I'm feeling really fat right now. 2, probably get 2 personal pans and 8 boneless wing. Hey,
My order.
can you also, cost cash means a good heart. Okay.
What do you want to get, boss?
Can I get 2 orders? I got to keep each purchase under 15 bucks. On one order, can I get 2 personal pan pizzas, one of them pepperoni, one of them chicken? That'll be for one of the purchases.
Cash card.
Card, please.
Your name?
Stephen Bradley. Oh, Stephen. Stephen.
$12.55.
Cool. Sweet. And the second one, is gonna get the 8-piece boneless wings. Oh, thank you, sir.
What flavor?
Freaking. Can I get sweet chili, please? And a ranch cup with it.
$9.70.
Sweet. Can you order a coffee?
Pay my order, boss?
Yeah, for David.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. 10 minutes. I'll be back. Laundry should be almost done. Can I order a coffee? Not at a Starbucks. Or freaking, you can at a Starbucks, not at a Pizza Hut. My message come to you late. Can you say Haramzadeh? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Haramzadeh. So we got freaking Koskesh and Haramzadeh. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly. Oh, and there's another Han Lover sent another message by Lily Anasu. What's that mean? Han, are you in 5th grade? And then there's another text below it. There's no way I can freaking, I literally got like a notification at the bottom of my screen that says can't open camera. So it's like blocking the bottom message. So it's like whoever's below Han, I can't see the message until like another one types someone else. I can't move the chat box either. Haroum Zaid. Z-A-D-E, like a cat, Harde. Haroum Zaid. Haroum, yeah, so 2 O's, so like room. Haroum Zaid. Sale. Well, you put S-O-O, but then it's S-A-O, so Sa-O. If it's in a rough area, on Sa-O. Because I'm wondering if that's Asian. A lot of them, phonetically, they're all soft sounds, and you pronounce each letter individually. By Padar Zaid. So Adna Sao, S-A-O, sort out online. By Padar Zaid. That's crazy. Talking to a guy from Iran, like, that's wild. Technology's something. Zadeh. Or Z-A-D-E. Did you put that before? Zaid. So, Bipedar Zaid. Bipedar Zaid. You know, I see it in your previous comments, Han. You put A-NAA-SAO. Thing is, depending on what country you're talking about, it might be pronounced differently. So I don't know if it's Anasu. You put Anasu before, but S-A-O. How do I phonetically say that? Would it be Sao? Sa'u, Sa'a? Or is it a soft A? Or Sao, you know, a hard A, you know. Sayao, Anasayao. Okay, cool. So I got like two guys. Sao. Anasao. So we got Mohammed with Nozade, and we got Han saying Anasao. Oh crap, I did not expect this to go on that long. O, or is it ah? Can I text? Oh, I wish I could hit the chat box. Can I? I cannot. Is it O with a line above it, or is it soft O? Koopy. Wait a minute, 5th grader. It is, oh, that's right, you said you were staying up all night. I was like, you got school, man. 5th grade. 6, 7, 8. Oh, so isn't that like the last one in elementary school? Yeah, because you got 6, 7, 8, which is middle, then 9, 10, 11, 12, which is high. Damn. I did not have a good time in elementary school. I hadn't learned to socialize yet. In fact, I didn't even really make my first good friend until middle school. No, I am on my brother. Can you read Persian? No, dude. Even though I was taught to speak a little of it, man, we actually had a guy who was attending college. So, I mean, we had quite the cast of characters. We had 2 guys who just worked random jobs in their town. Mazar el-Sharif. We had one guy who was attending college, and then we had one guy who was actually a boxer. That was cool. Like someone boxing, Afghani. I don't know. Like I said, it's cool. But when he'd show us his book, and I think it was Arabic, Dari. I can't remember the differences in the names. No, I cannot read it for shit. So I guess I just learned to speak, and I was only there for 6 months. So, or do you have any translate? I got Google, so I'd be able to, if I had anything, I could copy and paste and translate on Google Translate. See, there was something interesting too. Is even though, like, here's something too, Kabbalish Nes, that's Persian for you're welcome, and they taught me that Tasha Kor was Persian for thank you. But then I met someone from Turkey, I think, and they said Tasha Kor was actually from Turkey. So I'm like, that's where it's like, I don't know enough about the language. It's just like, so is Tasha Kor, is it something that just kind of went from culture to culture? Or is it an actual Turkey thing? Or is, or did they just tell me thank you and Persian was wrong, Oh, Thanksgiving break? Hell yeah. Dude, those were. Do you do year-round school and you get random breaks in between, or do you pretty much knock it out in like 6 months and you got your big breaks in the middle? I don't remember when I started my laundry. So my food's not gonna be ready for another 10 minutes. My laundry over at the laundry mat was, or laundry, whatever, was 22 minutes. I've been on this call for 40. I don't remember the time that I was at when I was putting my laundry in. Whatever. It'll get finished and I'll be back over there. It's 2:25. This is my food's not gonna be ready till 2:36, so I've got another 10 minutes. So the best people in the world. I can't quite see the bottom of that. I might just actually start this video and redo it, because what if I turn it sideways? Operation is locked. What if? Oh, it won't even let me do that in my phone settings. What about this way? Nope. It says operation is locked. See, this part of doing this live too is figuring out how to do this stuff. Retouch. Mute. Effect picker. Stupid. That's funny. No, that's to flip the camera. The best people in the world are Iranian. I think everyone's a little bit biased to their hometown. But I do gotta say, everyone I met when I was overseas, man, it's extremely friendly people. Stay until 7, dude. Actually, I didn't even plan going this long with the live video. I just had some thoughts I wanted to rant to like empty space. And yeah, dude, I'll be okay. I'm literally just out here doing laundry, picking up some food. And then probably when I get home, I'm probably going to hop on my PlayStation. I'm probably going to hit up either a little bit of 2K, or I recently downloaded Wizard 101. So I remember playing that game, I think back in like middle school, and I haven't thought of it, but they just released it on PS5 like a month ago. So I was like, I need RPG to grind. What is this? Now that's something. I can put memes behind me, that's funny. That shit's crazy. Oh, here's something. It's me and my best friends on deployment. Yep, that's me right there. And that is probably the coolest guy in the world. Eseme Allah? Can you say Eseme Allah? That's not a bad background. Yeah, we were cooped up playing video games while we were on shit. Good times. Yeah, I need to actually go find a picture so I can make a background with this crap. Alright, well, I'm about at 45 minutes. I appreciate the company. I appreciate y'all talking. BC Allah. So, dude, if you subscribe to this thing, dude, turn on your notifications, man. Because if I'm live again, dude, yes, end the songs. I took a screenshot of that. Actually, I can show you I did that by going all the way to the left. Yeah. I mean, you can't see the whole thing, but that was your chat that I screenshotted. So I'll hit the songs up. There's 5 of them, and I'll make a little post about them. And if they're good, dude, I might actually throw throw in a couple recommendations of my own. I don't know what you like. I don't know what you don't like, but we'll see. Probably throw some old school music your way. Some good rap songs. Yeah. Have you ever heard of if you're still on here, Han, before I hang out, if you can still hear me, I'd recommend looking up E40. God Takes Care of Fools and Babies, I think is what it's called. It's an awesome song, and it's a good one to have in your back pocket. So, anywho, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Oh, dope. Sweet. All right, dude. I'm hanging up, and yeah, I'll go catch some songs. Take it easy, y'all. Have a good night. Stay in school, kid. Now I'm Muslim. I can't change it. All right, man. Take it easy. It was good meeting you, man. I appreciate you sharing that stuff, man. So, take it easy, Han, and to Muhammad, salam or alaikum salam.